Hi, I wanted to talk about the turn toward, the TTT. I'm sure most of us are aware of the investigations of John and Julie Gotham, who found out that the couples who turn toward each other around all the little bits that can exist in a day are the ones who are very likely to survive. The relationship will survive. So the turn toward is the idea of somebody offering something. Oh, look, there's a beautiful flower on the ground over there. And then the other person going, oh, where? What? Oh, yeah, what a great color. But the TTT exists not only in romantic relationships, they exist both in our external relationships and our internal relationships. And there are kind of two types of enemies to the TTT. The far enemy, the big enemy that's easy to spot, is somebody ghosting us. It's somebody giving the silent treatment. It's somebody who might go on the attack, fight and flight, will attack our opinion or our comment, also on Twitter. These are all true on Twitter and any social media. The ridicule, the one that takes something you said and makes it look stupid, make you look stupid. And the interruption. Somebody doesn't let you speak until the end. That's the far enemy, the big one that we can spot. The near enemy, the enemy that's very close to us in metaphorical sense, is when we are speaking to somebody and either we or the other person assumes they understand without asking more questions. Sometimes we experience that when we tell our story to somebody and then the person will say, yeah, like I get so stressed with this and that. And you're going, oh, but it's not about stress for me. But this person is now speaking to me for a long time about their experience and I feel unseen. Advice is a near enemy. Advice is not turning towards somebody. Advice is offering it when the person hasn't asked for it explicitly. It's not a turn toward. Labeling, and that can happen both kind of as I just experienced or expressed rather, like you're assuming I'm talking about stress, but I'm not talking about stress and you have mislabeled and it makes me not feel seen. And then there's a really near enemy that some of us practice, myself included at some points, which is the clown. It's a type of berating where I myself try to express something like I feel uncomfortable and then I make berating jokes about myself instead of standing in my ground and in the discomfort of the experience I'm having. So all of these far and near enemies exist outside of us, but they also exist within us in the internal dialogues and in the inner critics and in all the different parts. And particularly on the inside, the near enemy is quite an interesting one because it can manifest as kind of spiritual bypassing. So I will have a thought, a negative thought, let's say, and instead of turning toward it as it is, I will go, oh, why am I having this negative thought? It's so irritating that I have this pattern. I'm going to go and I'm great. So I'm great as a strategy is fabulous and it works. But as long as I am not turning toward the experience as it is before I go into positive affirmation, I have not turned toward something within me that needs me to see it. So, yeah, I will be soon writing a newsletter on this, the TTT, the turn toward, and it's also part of my embodiment coaching program to look at these things. So if you're interested in either of those two things, follow the link in my bio and you can sign up for the free newsletter to find out more. Have a great day.